What's going on, my beautiful brothers and sisters? This is Daryl, and I have a message for you guys today. So earlier today, I made a post. Actually, it was a repost about this guy who went to a pride and felt like he was rejected because he felt that he was fat and some people fat shamed him. One of the facts of this is that he went to New York City Pride, probably one of the biggest prides in the United States of America. If you haven't been to that pride, there's over 100,000 people that go that fit all into the borough. Is that how you guys say that in New York? The borough of Manhattan. So I thought that was kind of odd, but this is what I know for sure. I know for sure that if you love yourself enough, no matter how many insults somebody throws at you, it won't matter. It's called self-love. Self-love is what we need to find in the world today. So my post today was about self-love and actually thinking about how you feel about yourself, because how you feel about yourself can be portrayed on the outside, right? I got this nasty email message, or actually inbox message from someone, and I won't say their name, that apparently is upset with me because of what I said. Apparently, I'm not using my platform to present diversity, and I overlooked the main issue, which is bullying. Bullying is never right. I never said it was. Bullying is wrong. And Pride is an opportunity to include everyone. I actually made a post about Pride a few weeks ago. For the person that inboxed me, you're welcome to go look at my page. But I actually wrote a long post about Pride and what Pride was. And Pride is an opportunity to celebrate those who came before us and has given us the opportunity to be the people in the LGBT community we are today. So we need to celebrate that. And we also need to celebrate the fact and come together that we are all different, come from different forms of life, different walks of life. We come in different colors, different shapes, and all of that. I know that and I recognize that, but I hope you do as well. So if you didn't get the message before, that's definitely what I believe. I also want to leave you guys with something. You know, not too long ago, I went through therapy for actually several years. I have always been in pretty good shape. But one year, actually a few years, I fell into a deep, dark depression and I gained a lot of weight. I gained a ton of weight and I was trying to figure out how to escape the prison that I allowed myself to be in. And through that struggle, I gained a lot of weight. So I understand what it feels to be someone who's a little chubby that goes into an environment. So it was through going through a psychologist that I was able to find the self-love that I needed in my heart in order to present that on the outside from the inside. So I had to work on myself and knowing that I was beautiful, knowing that I deserved love, knowing that I deserved happiness. Once I got to that point in my life, I was able to then work on myself physically and other mental things about my current state of being to get me to a point of actually being happy every single day. And because I decided to work on myself, that actually gave me the ability to move on, and that's how I ended up in California. I came to California because I always wanted to live in California. The weather is great. I know some pretty incredible people. Every time I go out and about, I meet the most incredible people, and it's wonderful. So this person also accused me of me boasting about how much I actually love the Latino culture, or me kind of jokingly talking about how I want a Latino man. Well, it's not really a joke. But that hurts him as a black person coming from another black man. So I just want to say that I love black people and I love black men, and I always have. That will never change. Now, I wish this person would have asked me a few questions about why I talk about the Latino culture so much, or Latino men. I like the Latino culture for a few different reasons, and actually I fell in love with Latino culture when I moved to New York City. I love the Latino culture because of their passion for life. They live life to the fullest every single day. They're very community oriented. They're very family oriented. And they're very protective of any other person that is Latino in the Latino culture, if you will. I think that's absolutely wonderful, and I fell in love with that because in my existence and my evolution in life, I learned self-love. And when you see that from a whole culture that practices what they preach, or they practice celebrating life, they practice being happy, they are always having fun, the culture is just so spirited, how can you not fall in love with that? That's why I actually love Latino culture. Now, as far as my attractiveness or being attracted towards guys, I like all types of guys. All types of colors of guys, I should say. But there's a specific type of guy that I like, but that guy can be any color. It doesn't matter if they're black or white or Hispanic or whatever the race is. If I'm attracted to you because of these attributes that you possess, then I'm going to be attracted to you. It doesn't matter, again, what your race is. Unfortunately, you didn't ask me that question either, friend, so I'm telling you just in case you would like to know, or other people in this feed would like to be educated about it as well. Just because I like the Latino culture, just because I go to circuit parties, just because I'm in a gay bubble, if you will, doesn't mean I haven't lived life. I'm 38 years old, and I have been there, I have been that. I've lived in 16 different cities. I've lived in Atlanta to Tampa. I lived in Afghanistan because I was in the military. I fought for our country for 10 years. You probably didn't know that either, did you? I have a master's degree in public affairs. I'm not as ignorant as some people might think I am, but I actually have a lot of thought that goes into anything that I post. I lived in New York City. I lived in Mobile, Alabama. I've lived in a lot of different places, and I'm very cultured when it comes to the United States of America. So friend, please, let's come together. Let's fight together the good fight. And the good fight is positivity and love. When you look at all the good things in life, good things happen to you. If you dwell on all the negativity in life, negative things happen to you. That's not to negate that negative things don't happen. Black lives do matter. In our society, we have an issue with the disproportionate brutality against Black Americans. That is absolutely true. We also have an issue with systemic racism in our culture or our country. That is absolutely true. I fight for all those things. I stand up for what's right, and I believe that all those things are wrong. I also stand up for, or whenever I see white privilege, I stand up for and talk about that as well. But here's the deal. If you want a better life for yourself, you have to think positive. You have to look beyond whatever's in front of you. You have to think that, or know that our bodies are much, much more than the physical. Our bodies are actually energy that is so overwhelming that none of us can really quite understand it. So I hope that everyone learns to love themselves. I hope that we learn to unite as a community. I hope that we learn how to unite and give good words to each other to encourage each other to be better in this world. Take care.